Hey guys, week 139, Tuesday on the Real DVD Watchers. This week I'm reviewing the 2002 documentary film Bowling for Columbine. It's written, directed and produced all by Michael Moore. As you can see there, he's been doing documentaries for years now. And this he actually won the 2003 Best Documentary Film. He got an Oscar for that, so it must have been pretty epic, I thought. So I thought I'd check this out. All I basically knew about this before I watched it was about the '99 Columbine school shooting massacre. But once I started watching it, you realise it's just basically about the guns and different accidents and massacres in America. And it starts off with Michael Moore like introducing you to himself and telling you like he was a high school shooting champion, like in the gun club he was in the National Rifle Association, and like he just did it for a hobby, no self-defense or anything. It was just one of those things where he grew up and lived. You hunted, you just had guns, like just to not play with, but you know what I mean, as a hobby. So and then it goes on, and Michael Moore's he's going around the America and asking different people why if they got guns. He's trying to find out why people are so obsessed with guns in the US, and he finds out that a lot of people are just doing it for self-defense really, and especially after September 11th 2001 attacks, he finds out a lot of people, he's just got some facts. I think it was gun sales rose by 155% or something, and he just thinks it isn't really dangerous because if they're all carrying these guns and whatever, that's how these accidents happen. And the couple of events he goes to the Columbine High School, interviews some students, asks them about the two guys who was doing it, and just he gets some footage, and the footage is just quite tear-jerking actually. The footage, it's like CCTV footage and the police call footage of the day where the massacre happened, and it's just pretty sad actually. And he's thinking, why did they do this? It was two young guys. And he tries and finds out like if they were getting bullied and that. And he speaks to one of the victims' fathers, and he's saying, well, if it's a Tech 9, it's not used for hunting, like it's a submachine gun basically, why is it on sale? That's what his son got shot with, and it's just kind of tear-jerking really, and realise that guns are obviously one of the biggest problems we've got. And another like a massacre kind of thing or an accident he goes and reports on is a little girl who was 6, also got shot by a 6-year-old in a school. He got his gun from his uncle's house where he was staying, and he tries to find out like the background of why the little boy was staying with his uncle, and it's kind of all political basically, the story, and it could have been stopped basically. And another big big part of the documentary film, it's on for like 2 hours, so it's a lot of really good footage about anti-gun crime and stuff. Is Charlton Heston, obviously you know the actor, probably most famous for Planet of the Apes. He was one of the like big names in the National Rifle Association, and I think it was a week after the Columbine school shootings, he held a NRA rally in Colorado where the high school was, and obviously he didn't really need to do it, a bit of a knob out of him basically, but Michael Moore asked him about that, and Charlton Heston's also did a like a gun rally where the little girl was shot in the preschool kind of thing. So yeah, it's Michael Moore is definitely anti-guns in this, but he does try and show the other side, like of why guns can be a positive thing for like hunting or like a hobby like he had as a child and teenager. But obviously he is anti-gun. He's not really going to be pro-gun for the stuff that he's reporting on. But yeah, it's just really good documentary. Like it says on this front, what does it say that on the back? Sorry, you'll laugh and you'll cry. It is funny in parts. His wit is he's a good documentary reporter presenter kind of thing, I think, because he's not always, obviously, like I say, reporting on the bad stuff and he's not making you really, really depressed. He can add a few jokes, even though you wouldn't think this was the kind of thing that you could joke about, but he's got a sharp wit as well. One last thing that I really, really liked about this was where he got two of the Columbine gun, not fatalities, but the victims who survived, and they'd got like bullets lodged in them, and he takes them to a Kmart where the two guys brought the bullets to, so obviously load the guns up and shoot at the school, and he like stays with them and protests that all bullets should get removed from the shelf, which was pretty good of him. He stays there and he goes all around the country with them, and it's just really, really good of him. So yeah, really, really good. I like Michael Moore. I've got a couple of other his documentaries now as well. So yeah, really, really good. Check this out if you want to find out more about obviously the gun crimes and what have you throughout the US. And so yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you all next week. Bye.